The UK goes to polls today, and this is the top story that we are tracking this hour. Stay tuned to World is One for all the latest on the UK elections. For now, for 4 years, the United Kingdom has been struggling with elections. 2 of them have already taken place. Now, as a third one looms, Britain has not faced a more critical election in decades than this one. Let's start with the contenders. The choice is stark. 2 big names emerge. Boris Johnson, the current Prime Minister of UK, he's focused mostly on getting Brexit done. And Jeremy Corbyn, he plans to remodel the British society with a programme of nationalisation and public spending. Both of them claim to be offering alternative approaches to mainstream thinking. Both of them are asking voters to join their revolts. Now, getting to the issues, there are so many. Here are the big ones. Number 1, Brexit, to leave or not to leave. It's the same old question. Leaving the European Union is the central message of Boris Johnson's whole campaign. They plan to deliver on this promise by January 31st next year, but the delivery date has been postponed at least 5 times. Number 2 is Britain's National Health Service, or the NHS. The weapon of choice for the Labour Party is taking on the Conservatives. Jeremy Corbyn is pledging to increase spending on the service by 4.3%. Boris Johnson is championing this too. He has promised to invest in new hospitals and staff, but Corbyn has accused Johnson of putting the service up for sale in a trade deal with Donald Trump. Turns out the news may have originated from Russia. On to the issue number 3. Making UK greener. Climate protests have rocked most of Europe. Environment has become a touchstone issue. Everyone likes trees, so a promise to plant more of them doesn't seem to harm anybody's electoral chances. The Conservatives are promising 30 million trees a year. The Liberal Democrats have promised 60 million. The Greens, 70 million. And the Labour, 100 million trees. And what's an election without controversies? From fake photos to paid ads on social media, all parties have been dogged by rows this election. There have been allegations of racism and sexism, even anti-Semitism. Jeremy Corbyn has been accused of hostility towards Jews. Britain's chief rabbi himself has declared Corbyn unfit for office. The Jewish Labour movement claims there are 130 cases of anti-Semitism against the party. And that's not all. The issues are global. The Labour Party has also angered Indians living in the UK over their views on Kashmir. The voters have grievances with Boris Johnson too. His stance on immigration is being seen as the Achilles heel in the Conservatives' campaign. Johnson says he will control immigration but is not hostile to allowing foreigners to work or live in Britain. Apparently, it's not gone down too well with the voters. Now to the numbers. What do they say? The Conservatives have been consistently ahead in the opinion polls. The latest poll forecast shows the Conservatives taking 339 seats. This is up by 22 seats from the last general election in 2017. The left-wing Labour Party may take 231 seats. This is down by 31 compared to 2017. The Scottish Nationalist Party is on course for 41 seats, and the Liberal Democrats may secure only 15 seats. Let us also remind you, these are just trends. The crazy moments, let's end this on a lighter note with this one. We've been here before. This was the craziest election, to say the least. Both sides have left no stone unturned to try and ensure that the ballot swings in their favour, from touring fish markets to painting plates. Elections truly make you do the unthinkable. Let's have a look. So will it be a big Conservative win, a hung parliament, or a Labour majority? In a matter of 24 hours, we'll be closer to the final picture. Let's now shift our attention to the outcome of the UK's general election, which could put more strain on the links between England, Scotland and Northern Ireland, which are already being tested by Brexit. Our next report brings you more.
Here in Belfast, peace walls divide the city landscape. A reminder the United Kingdom has not always been so united. Britain's Brexit election could see it divided further. Northern Irish and Scottish parties are using Brexit to push for independence. Just 5 years ago, Scotland voted against it, but Scottish National Party leader Nicola Sturgeon is pushing for a new poll.
Vote to escape the chaos and the misery and the division of Brexit, and vote to put Scotland's future into Scotland's hands. That's the message that must ring out across our country.
If the election produces no overall majority, the SNP could become a kingmaker. The price of their support would be the promise of another independence vote. In Northern Ireland, a similar movement is underway. Republican Party Sinn Féin say Brexit means an independence vote is needed within 5 years. For them, the future of the province is with a united Ireland inside the European Union.
The days of partition are numbered. Change is in the air. Brexit has changed everything. Many people, for the first time, are now considering their future in a united Ireland.
This would be a seismic change, seeing Northern Ireland split from the UK and join with Ireland. And even if a majority were in favour, the Republic of Ireland may not back the idea.
But the Republic of Ireland have not exactly been clamouring for a border poll themselves, and you can't just have a border poll north of the border and nothing down south.
So Brexit may be the writing on the wall for the United Kingdom, but the walls aren't quite yet ready to come down.